Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My warm greetings to all of the participants in this session. First of all, in this insightful session of the 8th International Conference on Architecture, Materials, and Construction 2022, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity that has been given to us to present our research entitled A Review of Research Methods on Highest and Best Use for Tall Rest Area. In this research, the author team consists of Alfin Ragil Budi Perkasa, Christiono Utomo, and Eko Budi Santoso. All of the researchers are from Institut Sepuluh Nopember Surabaya, Indonesia. In this opportunity, I am Alfin Ragil Budi Perkasa, will be the speaker of this research presentation. In this presentation, there are 4 sections of discussion, including introduction, conceptual background, result and discussion, and the last is the conclusion. Start with introduction. Toll roads or expressways are roads that require users to pay. Toll roads help in providing connectivity to develop economic movements in the distribution of goods and services. In addition, the use of toll roads is also in demand by many users for travel trade. Consequently, an assessment is needed, so the utilization of the rest area can be improvised and has maximum land productivity value. One method that can bring in analyzed land use is highest and best use, which is a marketability analysis in analyzing the highest and best of land use. The next section is conceptual background of the research. First is the rest area. A rest area is a place to rest by adding facilities such as restrooms, restaurants, and other facilities for a short break. Several studies conducted an assessment of rest area with the physical aspect, economic impact, and also local regulations. Nowadays, the rest area has been developed by providing additional facilities for visitors. Therefore, many factors influence the design and the planning of the rest area. The second is the highest and best use. The highest and best use is an assessment method to provide the most appropriate use. There are 4 criteria in highest and best use. First is legally permissible. Legally permissible refers to local regulations and their use in maximizing development capacity. And the second is physically possible. It refers to the shape and condition of the land or building in obtaining the maximum capacity. The third is financial feasible. It refers to the development and investment of financing. And the last is the maximally productive. It refers to the maximum value of the land after the development. Based on the assessment criteria from the highest and best use, it has similarities with several studies that have assessed for rest area. Therefore, highest and best use is considered to be an assessment tool in maximizing the productivity of rest area. And this study aims to find the most commonly used methods in research related to the rest area and highest and best use. The next is construction of reference, type, and data of research. In research data collection, there are quantitative, qualitative, and mixed method approaches. Qualitative is an approach that explores a concept or phenomenon. Quantitative is an approach that collects influential variables or factors. Qualitative data processes through the description and quantitative data by statistical analysis. There is also a mixed method, which is an approach that uses qualitative and quantitative data. And research techniques, there are several research techniques, including literature review, survey, interview, and case study. The next section is result and discussion. This research began by collecting 23 index papers related to the rest area and highest and best use. The year of publication of the selected papers ranged from 2012 to 2022, or not more than 10 years from now. The table of quality levels of selected and numbers of papers shows the ranking of 16 index journal publications from the selected 23 papers. Then an analysis of each paper was carried out to find the most dominant research method used. The initial stage is to make a theoretical mapping by creating a table like the picture on the slide. The table represents the use of data collection methods, research objective, and methods used. Also, each paper is numbered according to its order. It is shown at the below of the writers on the table. After that, the next step is to make a quadrant to find out the position, the most dominant method. This is a quadrant mapping from theoretical mapping results. The quadrant consists of 4 parts. Each section describes the use of research methods. which is qualitative-quantitative methods, and primary and secondary data. Then the number listed at the section are the paper code based on theoretical mapping. And it was found that the quantitative secondary data is the most commonly used method from previous studies. The final step is making a historical analysis. The results based on quadrant are associated with historical analysis. The aim is to see the relevance of whether the use of secondary quantitative data has been commonly used in recent periods. It turns out, from the results of historical analysis, the use of secondary quantitative data has also been used in recent years. From the results of the research, it can be concluded. The results of this study are observable from the mapping and positioning tables. Quadrant mapping introduced the method of quantitative secondary data is the most dominant research method. According to the historical analysis, quantitative secondary data appeared in recent years. Therefore, the result of this analysis will assist further research methods regarding to the topic of rest area and highest and best use. That's all of the presentation of our research. Thank you.